Mrs. Prendergast?
First grade.
What grade?
There's Mrs. Wilson.
Okay,
There's Mrs. Wilson.
We'll see Miss Wilson next. Let's take a look in the first grade class here. We don't want to disturb them. We'll just kind of look
There's
inside.
Mrs. Greenstein inside.
There's Mrs. Greenstein. Next to Mrs. Prendergast.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
young Jane, some other
Okay, let's go over to this side here. We won't go in, but because we know that she's not in there. Mrs. Maroney's office is there.
This is the women's laboratory.
This is the women's laboratory.
This is the speech and language.
Right.
Also the band lesson room.
Okay, yeah, multi-purpose room, I guess.
Yeah, multi-purpose room.
Both speech,
You
language,
also do band in here, but they just finished.
and
We just had
band.
a band.
And this is our dungeon room.
Or the dungeon.
Okay, over here is the, you can see a little bit of the
This
nurse's
is the
office.
nurse's office.
Over here is
Alright.
me.
Let's take a walk down to
Let's go down to
the
the gym.
gym, okay.
Now this is this is the
piano.
This is also this is the genuinely
Gym.
This is our multi-purpose room, really.
beautiful gym. And the cafeteria. It's the cafeteria too. And you got to speak quiet.
Alright, you know what? Let's have somebody describe all the uses of this.
Me.
Maggie, tell us a little bit about what's here.
This is our multi-purpose room where we have lunch, which comes from there, and these pull down the tables. We also have gym in here and assemblies. And if you can
And
please
ballots.
sit on the chairs.
And ballots. And poles.
Right.
And if you
So
get
like a pole right
attention, you go on the chairs.
Okay.
And when you speak,
Something I think Michael knows a lot about.
me.
Yes, Howard?
And when you speak, your voice goes all
Your
the way
voice
around.
goes all the way around the room.
Echoes.
You can
So
hear
you
the
better talk
echoes.
very slow. Oh, I have something to say.
Yes.
I just want to say, in there they keep all the gym
supplies.
toys and the chairs and the chairs with like tool works. This is all wood. This is the basketball corner. You have bouncing children coming in.
For gym and bring their book bags for the
Okay.
Basketball.
Alright, I think we're in the middle of a class coming in, so why don't we head back out and we'll meet next time in the library.
Filming. I get to describe the library.
Alright, now we're in the middle of the library, which actually is the center of the school. You can see some classrooms here and down here. These classrooms feed into the library. The library is a central area that is accessible from all the classrooms. Jane, want to tell us a little bit about it?
Okay, the library used to have books and stuff, and there's card catalogs over there, and the librarians work there, and we have a reading tent over there that the third grade has a partnership with the first grade, and they read them books, and we use the hallways to put up projects for the school. I'd also like to add that this is also another multi-purpose room where we have bands also in here, bands where all the instruments play together here also, and this is where sometimes we have assemblies just for 2 grades, and that over there's a film where you could have a film strip, and there's also vertical files. Oh yeah, and also the fourth grade has parties in here, and the children, each class has their own separate time to have library. Oh, sometimes when the gym is being used for voting, we also eat lunch in here.
Okay.
And so we have listening mother here.
Oh yeah, Maggie, move aside. One of the programs we have going on.
Afternoons we have
Yeah, you want to
listening
explain
mother.
it? You can explain it.
Listening mother for the book club up there. We get to read fiction and non-fiction books, and we have listening mothers volunteering, and they interview people like Lonnie. Turn around, say hi. Hi. Okay, and Lonnie is getting interviewed with her. The listening mother, and she's explaining books.
Okay.
And also what happens is
We won't
if
interrupt.
a child,
Wait, we won't interrupt the listening mother that much.
I'll finish. But if a child reads 10 books, they're a member of the book club. If they read 25 books, they're in the honor of the book club. And if they're, this is for the 4th grade, and if they read 50 books, they're in the life. And as you see, only 3 people have gotten into that because it's very hard. And fortunately, 2 people are here, Lizzie and Bial, are in the life member. And at the end of the year for 4th grade, we have an award ceremony. And people come and they get an award. Whoever is in the book club, they get an award or certificate for what they've gotten into. So member honor and life. May I add something?
You know what? Before we add any more, why don't you folks stay here, and Howard, would you show us the where the 4th graders are? And show us where the 4th graders are, Howard, and bring us over there while the rest of us wait over here.
Mr. Mabli, I want to add something about the
Okay, we're going to follow Howard.
Well, we're now going to see the 4th grade room.
Hold it, Howard. Get a little closer to you.
Hi, Mom. We are now entering to the 4th grade rooms of the County Road School. These 3 rooms of the County Road School where these classes have band and instrumental music. And we have barbecues, and this is the only grade that is on safety squad and everything.
Right. In fact, this 4th grade, this is the grade that's done the telecommunications with England also.
Yes, and we've also telecommunicated with England and everything. And that's Mrs. Laper's room, Mrs. Lawrence's room, and Miss Klein's room.
Right.
And this is where doing work and messing up the place real bad.
Okay.
And if we enter Miss Klein's class, they have
Disturb everybody as little as possible.
instruments all over the place.
There's a reading corner.
Too much talking, I should say.
Maybe you recognize some people from the first group there.
Yes, and I recognize some people in the people that are coming in.
Okay, Howard, thank you very much. Let's see what we have. Let's see who's sitting down over here. Lizzie, why don't you bring us back in the corner here? Tell us the classes that we have back in the corner. Wait, hold on a second, I can't hear you.
This is 3rd grade, Mrs. Lupo's class, but they're not in the classroom right now.
We have 2nd grade here, right?
2nd grade, Mrs. Gottlieb.
Let's see. They're not in either. They must be.
They're in the gym.
They must be in gym or someplace now. Gee. Okay. Lizzie, how about over here? And Hideki, you want to come with us too? Who's this now? Who's this? Lizzie?
2nd grade is
Okay. Hideki, who was your 2nd grade teacher?
Mrs. Gottlieb was my 2nd grade teacher.
Mrs. Gottlieb. Okay. I know, we just missed Mrs. DeBoer. There she goes down the hall. We're going to go over to her class, but I guess no one's there now. All right, Melissa, why are we using you to describe this class?
This is my sister's class.
Her sister's class.
And my brother's class.
And your brother's class. This is the board teacher. And there's Miss Gracie, who you saw before. And there's her sister right there. There she is. See the resemblance? Not him. We won't disturb them anymore. They have an art class going on now. And how about next door, girls? What's here? What's next door?
This is Mrs. Murphy or Miss Cleve's class. And Miss Cleve's chicken dish.
Okay, this is the 1st grade class. Again, we're going to try and disturb them as little as possible. And you can see how where we're standing, so you get some perspective, is right back over here. Is right next to the library. And back to the central area where we still started with. We started off in the beginning of the programs. Maggie, did we miss any place?
Other two third